today's inspiration, we're going to be going over Marsh Middle East and Africa's LinkedIn page and try analyzing how best to push out a testimonial piece of content with a marketing and material message in that lane. So we're looking at a commercial. Let's first play the entire video and we read through the entire caption to try analyzing and get the whole concept out of it.
When legislation changes, you find they are already aware of that. We are already been informed about that. And therefore we concentrate on what we do best is we move people, household from one home to another. They look after our interests and will advise us and give us adequate time to change if we need to change for the future and to make sure that our risk is well managed.
So this is a testimonial piece as we discussed. And they are using a real person, a real human, and they're pushing it in form of a video which is very easy to understand, easy to relate to. Now, as we go through the entire captions, it goes by letting us take care of what could go wrong. Our clients have more time to focus on what matters the most, which is growth. And in the entire message within the whole video, it implicates or it shows that entire themality based on the character we're trying to explain, more of like a satisfied client. And in most cases, that's one of the key components or key area that you need to consider in case you happen to push out a similar objective. The message that you're trying to add within your core element or the entire caption for this case needs to align most and best with what your character is going to say. And as always, their concept or their concept needs to be aligned because maybe you might have recorded this short snippet out of them, but maybe they aren't aware of what you're trying to reference or we're going to use this whole material. But by analyzing that, which is simple process, you just need to get on a basic understanding. But all in all, a message that's direct and speaks what you as a business is trying to do. More of a word of mouth, because what's going to happen? Basically outlining the company where that managing director is working for, Mike Kitchoff. And what's going to happen in most cases, when Mike sees the entire video and it's really talking about what he does in his entire network, people that are his colleagues might be intrigued and they might want to work with Marsh Middle East and Africa. On the other hand, it might build credibility for Mike's company in the longest run. So as a company, as any brand that has built some bit of credibility, this is one way of distancing or making yourself unique in your entire industry. You don't need to put up a whole thing, but you just need it to be more realistic and straight to the point. Because when we try seeing the whole video once again, when the music is muted, everything is muted, we can see from the first glance that what growth opportunities has Marsh help your business unlock for the future, which the character tries as much as he can to explain in simple terms. And as you can see, pops up showing his name, his role and position, and above all, the company that he works in. So we're also seeing other key areas. Number one, we're looking at the persona, the buyer persona. Okay, we're looking at managing directors for this case, and the companies that they are part of, and what you're trying to solve. For this case, if we try going back, we'll try analyzing basically what Marsh Middle East and Africa is trying to highlight. And maybe it could be a potential fit for a target customer, target market in this case. So this one way of thinking about the entire direction of pushing out a commercial that's mainly dedicated towards a testimonial bit, but keep in mind of some key areas that we're seeing here, because we're seeing real footage of what's really happening, what Marsh Middle East and Africa is trying to do, all detailed, all included in this whole video. So that's one thing you need to think of And keep in mind, all in all, make it a little bit funny, make it a little bit interesting and exciting, because that's the end goal. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you gained something out of this. Stay safe.